Two top Republicans are supporting President Obama's call for military intervention in Syria to punish President Bashar al-Assad. Assad is suspected of using chemical attacks against civilians in his country. Public opinion polls show more Americans are against military action in Syria than are for it. And some of those people were making their voices heard today in Brainerd. Hannah Trent has more.
A honk for peace. These protesters are counting everyone.
59! See, we're on our way to 100.
They did not only hear sounds of support, but jeers as well.
We got called the B word. We got called fools. We got called mother, you-know-whaters.
The Brainerd Area Coalition for Peace held a vigil to protest any military assault on Syria, whose president is accused of using chemical weapons against civilians.
And it's just essential that we be out here right now before, a war might start.
They held signs for peace in the hopes that locals will contact their representatives to urge for peaceful conferences and resolutions.
What the world needs moving into the future is peace, and we're not going to get peace by dropping more bombs, firing more missiles.
So far, there's been 14 places in the world that's seen U.S. military intervention in the last half-century. Some of the earliest since 1963 are Vietnam, Cambodia, and the Dominican Republic. The three most recent places are Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya. Syria may be the 15th country.
I think war hurts everyone.
The Syrian civil war has claimed more than 100,000 lives. There's a sense of global sympathy and responsibility, but its extent and nature remains in debate. Hannah Tran, Lakeland News.
The local veterans at Brainerd's VFW declined interviews for this story today. Secretary of State John Kerry said today that a failure to act would undermine American alliances, encourage other U.S. adversaries like Iran and North Korea, and encourage al-Assad to use chemical weapons again. Kerry says the administration has no intention of sending American ground troops to Syria.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.